It happens every July. Everything's calm. We're waiting for training camp, and then the Madden rankings come out and get us all wound up. Welcome to Believers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome as we talk about the Madden 20 Buffalo Bills rankings this season. A lot of Bills fans upset about the rankings, and they have the right to be. If you look at these 2019, 2020 NFL Madden rankings for the video games. But before we get into that, I do want to say that I don't play Madden all that much, so I'm not sure how they come up with all these rankings. I'm sure someone out there knows the analytics, knows what they're doing, and that's how they come up with the rankings. But you do have to wonder how you're going to be in two different niches at the same time, right? Like the gaming niche, that's a different thing. And then the football niche or the sports niche, that's a different thing. So you got to give them credit. I understand it's probably hard to do, and it's obviously not a perfect system, as we'll talk about in this episode. But you do give them credit. Guys, before we get into the rankings, I'll remind everyone, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment, tell me what you think about the Madden 20 rankings. Tell me who you think should be higher or lower. I have all the rankings of all the Buffalo Bills players. I will not be going through all of them today in this episode. So if there's someone you're not sure what his ranking is and you want to know what that is, leave a comment with the player's name. I'll give you his ranking in Madden so you guys can decide if that's accurate, if that's not. We're going to go over some names that I highlighted. First and foremost, guys, I do want to say that the Buffalo Bills team ranking is 78. 78, which is the third lowest on Madden. We're only above the Miami Dolphins and the New Jersey Giants. So you look at that and you just kind of say, I don't think this team is the third worst team as far as talent goes. We spent a lot of money and spent a lot of free agent picks picking up guys to make this team better. And for someone not to recognize that, or for people not to recognize that, and not to see how this team is growing, I think it's really just ignorance on the part of the people who are putting this video game together. But we'll go through some of the names, some of the numbers, of course, and I'll let you decide for yourself if you think that is accurate or not. First, like I said, our team ranking is 78. Okay, again, we're only above the Miami Dolphins and New Jersey Giants. The best player on our team, the highest ranked player on our team, is Micah Hyde. Now, Micah Hyde was the highest ranked player in 2019 Madden as well, Madden 19 as well. But he was ranked as a 92 last season, where this year now he's only ranked as an 86. He loses 6 rating points between last year's Madden and this year's Madden. And I just don't understand why. Is he getting older? Yeah, but last season he didn't look like he lost a step. Now the stats might not show that, but that's because the stats 2 years ago were really good, and teams were kind of trying to stay away from him a little bit. Now 2 years ago he did get in the end zone. Last year he didn't. So I wonder if that plays something into these Madden rankings as well. But I think Micah Hyde is still one of the best safeties in the game. I think an 86 rating is really low for him. And then it's right behind by a guy who I always have felt like has gotten disrespected. You guys know this if you've watched this channel before, and that's Tre'davius White. That's right, the guy who I thought should have won Rookie of the Year. The guy I didn't think had a bad sophomore year. I don't know why everyone's saying he had a sophomore slump. He really didn't, if you look at the stats. But he is ranked at 85. I personally think both these guys should be in the 90s. I think that they're both going to improve that this season, even have some stats to back that up. I think they might get some more turnovers this season. That's what I'm looking forward to. Definitely shut that secondary down even more, right? You're talking about secondary, who was second. This team was second in defense passing yards allowed, and yet we don't even have a guy in the 90 ratings, even in the high 80s. When it comes to ratings according to Madden. So how did we get second in defensive passing? I just don't understand that. I think that these are slights on the maker's part as far as what their overall rating should be. And then third on this list, we get to offense, and it's Cole Beasley at 83. Now, last season, our highest wide receiver was Kelvin Benjamin. Kelvin Benjamin was ranked at 84, so we saw how that went, right? So maybe these ratings don't mean as much as we think they do. But Cole Beasley is an 83. That is our highest ranking wide receiver. But I looked at his awareness. His awareness is an 89. Guys, I think that is such a slight on Cole Beasley. I mean, you're talking about a guy who knows exactly where the sticks are every third down. A guy that Dak Prescott, Tony Romo both have praised as saying he's just always getting open when we need him to. You know, that's the type of guy you want. That's the type of awareness you want from a player. I think that needs to be a little bit high, which would make his overall ranking a little bit higher as well. Fourth for the Buffalo Bills is Jerry Hughes. Now, Jerry Hughes has an 83 overall rating. And the thing that's upsetting about that is in the previous season, in Madden 19, his rating was 83 as well. So you're saying he hasn't changed much in the past 2 years. There's no reason to bump him up or back at all. So let's look at the stats from the past 2 seasons for Jerry Hughes, and then they should be about the same, right? Well, last season, he had 7 sacks. The season before that, he only had 4. Well, 7's more than 4 last I checked. Last season, he had 18 QB hits. The season before, he only had 11. Last season, he had 3 forced fumbles. The season before that, he had 1. Last season, he had 74 pressures. The season before that, he had 58. You're talking about a pretty big difference in a lot of those categories. For him not to move up at all in the grade just seems to be a little ridiculous. Go from an 83 to an 83. Just kind of seems a little unfair to him as far as his rankings go. Improved last season. I expect to see more improvement from this season as well, especially when you talk about Ed Oliver in there. Maybe adding some pressure up the middle. I think that's going to help Jerry Hughes get some more numbers and maybe move up in the Madden rankings next season. So again, I can continue down this list. I have all the players, but I just brought up Ed Oliver. I did want to say that Ed Oliver is actually the second highest rated rookie at 79. The second highest rated rookie by Madden. Now, I would agree that he belongs in the top 5 as far as rookies. The only one ahead of him, by the way, is Quinnen Williams from the New York Jets offensive line. So he is the highest ranked defensive rookie. And now, I do believe that he should be in the top 5 as far as defensive rookies, probably top 2. I agree with that. But the thing he's only in 79, I would like to see that number more in the mid-80s range for your high rookies. We'll also tell you as far as rookie goes, Devin Singletary is the second highest, tied with a few people, but the second highest rated rookie running back, only behind Jacobs over in, I believe, Oakland. So you do have to take that into account. I think they did a good job there grading the rookies as far as the rookie scale goes. But now you want to look at someone like Josh Allen. Josh Allen ranked as a 74. Let me tell you some of the guys who I think Josh Allen's in the same class as. They're ranked ahead of Josh Allen. You talk about Derek Carr, ranked at 80. An 80. Derek Carr hasn't done anything to earn that rating, and the only thing that he might do him better this year is the fact that he has Antonio Brown with him. So you raise Antonio Brown's rankings, not Derek Carr's. Derek Carr being 80 to me is not right at all. I think he's lower than that. Jameis Winston is 76. Jameis Winston is not 2 points or any points, in my opinion, higher than Josh Allen. Andy Dalton's at 80. I think that number should be down or up, or Allen should be up towards that number. And then Mariota is a 79. That's something that I just don't agree with. I think all 4 of those guys are guys that Josh Allen's right there with, if not above, who rank ahead of Josh Allen. Now, Josh Allen does rank higher than Eli Manning, who is currently the lowest rated starting quarterback according to the Madden ratings at 72. But another issue that I have with this quarterback class is Matt Barkley, Tyree Jackson, same grade. They're both at 64. Now, you might not look that much into it, and I can understand why you wouldn't because they're the backup quarterback. But at the same time, I just find it hard to believe that Matt Barkley and Tyree Jackson are at the same talent level, right? Matt Barkley has the experience that would be a step ahead of Tyree Jackson. Although this could speak into my quarterback breakdown edition where we talked about maybe Tyree Jackson overtakes Matt Barkley during preseason and during training camp. But like I said, I don't see that happening. The fact that they're tied here to me is kind of ridiculous. But we'll see. As the weeks go on, they do change these rankings, and we'll see that when that happens, how they change it for the better or worse for the Buffalo Bills. Hopefully for the better. So those are my rankings. You have Zay Jones here falling at 78. The one that really has me upset would be, probably the most upset, would be Tremaine Edmonds, right? Tremaine Edmonds comes in at 74 as well. And you're talking about a guy who had 121 tackles last season, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions, 2 forced fumbles. What more do you want the guy to do? I mean, he had a huge impact on the team last season. I think he's going to again have a huge impact on the team this season. If you watched my awards episode, I have him winning Defensive Player of the Year for the Buffalo Bills. I just really think that this guy is going to be a game changer at the middle linebacker position. And I believe, as I looked at the rankings, as I looked at all the players over 100 tackles last year, he is the lowest ranked Madden rating player with over 100 tackles last season. You're talking about 121 tackles. He didn't it wasn't 101, 102, 121 tackles from that middle linebacker position. I think he is going to be a beast the older he gets, the more experience he gets. You're talking about a guy who's going to come up and again make a huge impact at middle linebacker. I think next season, or maybe before next season, during these week by week ratings, I think you're going to see a big increase there. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Who do you want to know about? I mean, I can go down this list. Like I said, I have all the names here. Matt Milano, 77. Stephen Hauschka's at 77. I think Stephen Hauschka should be ranked a little higher. I think other than getting hit in the back by the Jets player prior to that, he was so consistent. You talk about that Tennessee game, winning that game on the last second field goal. A few great games in there as well. In the previous season, perfect from extra points. Tied the record for most 50-plus long consecutive field goals. I mean, I think Stephen Hauschka is just great with consistency, and I hope to see that happen again this season now that he has time to heal from that hit in the back he suffered against the Jets late last season. I think he should be higher up there. Eli Harold, they ranked him as a linebacker. We all know he's not going to play at linebacker for the Buffalo Bills. So he's a 71, but I think that should be higher. But again, he was 71 as a linebacker. Don't know why they didn't have him playing at the defensive end position, which is going to be his natural position for the Buffalo Bills. So like I said, I have all the rankings here. So in the comment section, if you're like, where's this guy rate? Where's that guy rate? Just put the names there. I just want to go over a few names. Some guys I think got snubbed. Some guys I think should be ranked a little bit higher as well. But yeah, just let me know what you think in the comment section below. Again, thank you for joining me on this episode. Again, not much going on as far as the real football goes. But we know when these ratings come out, everyone gets up in arms, maybe because there isn't much going on. But again, if you're a fan of the Buffalo Bills, you like to hear that there's nothing going on, because around this time, you hear about the Melvin Gordon holdout, you hear about people getting in trouble, the Vegas thing with Ezekiel Elliott. We don't want any part of any of that. Let them worry about that. Let those teams worry about those things. Let the Bills players stay out of trouble and not hold out. That would be a perfect way to start the season. So again, thank you for joining my Believers Talk. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Now is the perfect time to subscribe, as we are getting ready for the start of the NFL season. Lots of great things to look forward to in the 2019 season from Believers Talk. And hit that like button, and then again, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the 2020 Madden ratings for our Buffalo Bills. I look forward to talking to y'all soon. And again, I'll hit you up in the comment section if you leave me a comment too. So I look forward to talking to y'all soon. Until I do, go Bills. Guys, if you are new to the channel, if this is the first time you've seen Believers Talk, first, you want to hit that subscribe button, guys, because again, we have you covered on all Buffalo Bills news. Second, as I said, this is the perfect time to subscribe. If you subscribe, go over to www.bewarethestampede.com, link right here, and it's in the description as well, and enter for your chance to win this Andre Reed signed Buffalo Bills mini helmet. There's Andre Reed's signature right there. Just a few ways to enter for a chance to win this helmet. It goes from now till August 6th, which is the last day of training camp. Then we will announce the winner and make sure we get this helmet out to you before the season starts. So when you think about watching the game on your TV, you can have this sitting up on the mantle. Again, go to www.bewarethestampede.com, and that's going to give you your ways to enter this contest to win this mini helmet. Like I said, lots of fun stuff coming up in 2019. If you are subscribed or a fan of #sports, check them out. I will be helping them out this season over at www.sportscaster.com. Again, link in the description below. They will be going live Saturday for their inaugural first episode, so you want to check that out. Again, we give you live play-by-play and analysis and reaction from every single Buffalo Bills game, so you want to make sure to check that out. We will be doing it both on YouTube and over on Sportscaster. So again, we look forward to talking to you all soon. Lots of fun stuff coming in 2019. Hit that subscribe button. Go over to bewarethestampede.com for a chance to win this really cool Buffalo Bills Andre Reed signed mini helmet, and we'll talk to you all soon. Until we do, go Bills.